Thoughts keep breaking me down. No way in, no way out. How I feel to be trapped in this house. How I feel with duct tape on your mouth. How I feel with a knife in your spouse. You can crawl for the door, no use, really locking it now. Begging, pleading, I'm not hearing you out. I rode your soul till I break you all the way down. Hands around your throat, cause I'm taking you out. You keep running me down.
It was going to happen. I didn't see it then, but it was going to happen. I was playing a dangerous game with a loaded gun. It got us all.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I have to get up Knack Attack. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it's not showing. Let me see if I do this. Hold on. No. Nick is there, but it's not showing you. It won't let me bring up the said window, which is weird. Give me 1 second, Nick. They can hear you, but they can't see you. Give me 1 second. There you are. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it says New Music Inferno. It's not even the right show. It's not even the right show. We're the lounge, damn it. We're the lounge. New Music Inferno doesn't exist.
Makes it look like a weird Harry Potter spin-off novel.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Harry Potter and the New Music Inferno.
Well, I like the fonts, so I thought, fuck it. Music. New Music Inferno like this. But like the Tight Spot Lounge, we're kicking it. We're here, guys. Another great episode on our way. And it's going to be a great episode, even though maybe the movie might not be that great. This week's episode, this episode, we're doing Tekken 2. Did we forget what the games were? Ugh. That's the caption title that I made for this episode. You know. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's late. I know it might be early for some of you. It might be midday for some of you all over across the oceans. But welcome to Tight Spots Lounge. The door is open. Kick back, grab a beer, grab a smoke, grab your hats, because we love to wear hats, snazzy hats. And grab your ladies or your gents by the hand, kiss them. Let's go. Let's get a good time here tonight at Tight Spots Lounge. Knack Attack, how you doing, buddy? How's everything going?
Hey, we're getting to the end of our roof situation that's supposed to be getting replaced this week. So that's all working out, and that's a lot of stress off my chest. So I'm glad we're finally coming to the end of that.
I'm excited for that too. I'm excited that's making you mellow out. I know we talked briefly about that on the last episode and in private.
Yeah, see me 2 weeks ago. You can visibly see me being kind of a mess.
Yeah, it was like a total different Nick that we have here. But I'm glad. Have the dad sigs helped? Have you smoked another one since then?
A little bit. They help me sleep a little better.
Okay.
I just have them occasionally when I feel like I really need to get a good night's sleep.
I think it's time to maybe get a sativa if you can grab some hands on some good sativa. It'll make you chill, but it'll make you want to do stuff. You know? It'll make you calm, but it will make you, want to go. I don't know the CBD dad sig that you got. It kind of mellows you out, which is a good thing. We always need a mellow time. But, if you want to, during the day, the boost when maybe the kids are bothering you, maybe, something Lauren, your wife said, or anything that may be bothering you, Oh, we lost him. We lost your video. Knack Attack, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you too, but we lost you. We lost the video. Discord just dropped. Yeah, I see that. Just give us a second, guys. We're going to figure this out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we'll just do it radio style.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, I'm back up on there.
You're back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're back. Knack Attack is back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It happens sometimes. But yeah, I'm glad that things are working out better for you. My life is going to change next week, actually. Donnie is coming home, so this weekend I'm putting together where a lot of this stuff is. I'm taking it and putting it in the back room because I'm done selling the stuff for now, but I'm still selling stuff on Whatnot. So if you guys want to ever catch me on Whatnot, sign up for Whatnot. It's like eBay, but it's live auctions. You can buy some of my pops or video games that I might be selling as well. But yeah, we're here at Tight Spots Lounge. We like to talk about movies. We're wrapping up this episode with our Summer of Video Games finale. Like we said.
Hey, real quick, I just noticed your shirt. Do you know what Tokyo Ghoul is?
Yes, it's an anime. Yes.
Yeah, I read the manga. It's pretty good.
I've never watched it, but I like the shirt. I had this, the thing that's on my shirt, the mouth. I had that as a during the pandemic, I had that as one of my masks, but then I lost that mask. I still have my Venom one. Thank God for that, because the Venom one's pretty badass. But I will check out Tokyo Ghoul. I know I kind of like the premise of it all, so I have to check it out when I can. But I just haven't had.
There's a villain in there called Jason, and he wears a hockey mask. It's a great little nod.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we love Jason. I know you hate my favorite one of Jason because I think it's pretty funny. Which one is it? Which Jason do you hate? Or do you like it? Am I wrong?
Are you talking about the Friday the 13th movies?
Yeah, which Jason do you hate? Or did you like the one I like?
I don't know which one you're referring to. The fifth one's like obviously the one everyone sort of hates because it's not really Jason, and that is one of the lamer entries. So...
Oh wait, you can't see me unless you're looking at the camera, looking at Twitch right now.
Oh, the space one?
Yeah.
I get it, but I like that one because it's stupid and it knows it's
okay,
stupid.
so you do like it. Okay, all right. I know there was a movie that I liked and you're like, But our horror films, we do plan on horror films for October. There are a lot of stuff that comes out in October, like horror-wise that we might want to touch because I know you have Shudder, but I'm not going to have Shudder. But there's Tubi stuff we could.
There's a lot of hidden gems on Tubi, man.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of hidden gems. There's also there's that new show that just came out called Little Demon on FXX, which is featuring Danny DeVito and Lucy DeVito and Aubrey Plaza. It's a cartoon, and it's debuted last night. I kind of started watching it last night, but I was like, you know what, I gotta go to bed. Didn't watch the rest of it. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, if you have FX, watch it on FX or DVR it for sure. I know we didn't ask the question, but this is where we normally talk about stuff, interesting stuff that we learned or found out, or new shows or new stuff that we're checking out. And Little Demon is one of them I'm checking out, and also Walking to Wrexham, which I kind of was watching it, but I was like not paying attention to it. It's about Ryan Reynolds and the one dude from Always Sunny buying a soccer team in Wrexham, Wales. It seems interesting, but I haven't watched it fully. And everyone who's coming in here, thank you so much. Khalid PC39, Missing Person 0. T-Bone, oh my God, the legend T-Bone Malone is in the chat. What's going on, my dude? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well overseas there. But yeah, so Knack Attack. What else? What besides the stuff I just mentioned? What else have you maybe checked out this week, or learned this week, or some awesome finds that you may have found?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, my wife and I have been very busy starting to create our movie blog, and I want to give a shout out to this guy on YouTube named Tyler Moore who has some very good videos on web design. He's certainly helped me get our site looking professional.
Yes.
So if you got a WordPress site and you really want to know the ins and outs, check out Tyler Moore's videos on YouTube. The guy's very good at showing you the ropes and getting you to understand how you can manipulate things to make them look how you want.
There it is. It's under construction, but it's called cinematiclounge.com, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Knack Attack.
And I know that the name to this show is very similar, and that wasn't our intention. I wanted to name it 24 frames per second, but that was taken. And Cinematic Lounge was like one of the few names we could get with a .com. So it took us a while to come up with that name. So wasn't trying to hop on the coattails of this show or anything. It was just the one name we were able to get.
Dude, I don't care. I liked it. You know, I'm looking at it right now. There's one review right now. By Nick Allen.
There's a lot of stuff from the website template on there about travel and camping. That's not related to our thing at all.
Yeah, I see that, and I'm like, what is this thing going on here? Why is there like post about camping? I know Knack Attack doesn't get time to go out and
yeah,
go out and camp.
That's all part of the Astra theme, which is what the site is based on.
Mhm.
It came with it just to show you what you can do with the theme of the site. So I'm still working on erasing all that stuff. I got to the point now where everything looks good on mobile. I was just more worried about the actual construction and I guess the skeleton of the site. That stuff's all good now, so I'm going to be going in and cleaning it up, adding our original content. I got another review up for a movie called See For Me, which is a great little horror thriller. And we're working on a write-up right now of Iron Man.
Ooh.
As a retrospective review, we watched it to see if it still holds up. Spoilers, it does. It's a great superhero movie. So we're going to have a write-up about that and post that within the month or so. We're not ready to heavily promote this thing yet because it's still under construction. We want to get like 10 posts up before we really start promoting it.
Mhm.
And we're treating this as a side hustle, and we want to make it like a legit side business for us. So yeah, learning a lot about website design and how to make money through the internet. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it is. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to get on like just crazy stuff, you know? There's a lot of ways to make money and on the internet, and it's very interesting to see. I'm gonna add that to the custom command. I forgot to do that earlier, so let me edit that right now.
And also, I was re-listening to some Sabaton over the last couple weeks, and like I say, that song Midway is so awesome. Check that out.
Okay.
It's on the Coat of Arms album.
Hold on. Let's just play a snippet of it. We can play like 10 seconds of it and not get in trouble. You said Coat of Arms?
Like 10 seconds from right in the middle, you can get that jam and chorus.
What album is it? The War to End All Wars?
No, it's on Coat of Arms. It's one of their older albums.
Oh, Coat of Arms. Okay, hold on.
You probably just type Sabaton Midway. It should pop right up.
Oh, Midway. Okay, Sabaton Midway. Boom. Yep. There you go.
There you go. It's jamming.
Yeah, it is.
Just a pump.
Yeah. What?
Anything else from you want to recommend or show?
Well, with music, I should have done this a couple weeks ago when it came out. But my good friend, well, I don't know if they're still my good friends, but I consider them friends, and I haven't talked to them in a while. But it's been a hot minute. Go Radio put out a new track, and it's called, I think it's called Lighter. Yeah, it's called Lighter. I'm gonna play a snippet of it. Here it is, Lighter. And also, what the hell is going on? Is my dog having another seizure? Jeez. Wally Bear! Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Also, Elbow Dropping, what up, baby? How you doing? Also, my friends just dropped a single today called Parasite, Alive in Barcelona. Here's a little bit of that, too. Just to showcase that. And then we're going to showcase the trailer for Tekken 2. And we're going to talk shit about the movie, because that's what we do here. I haven't listened to this song yet, but I hear it's good. I'm not biased because they're friends.
And lock the door.
put the album link for this one in the Discord right now. Not the Discord, but the chat. What do you think, Knack? What do you think?
It keeps cutting in and out. It's hard to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just getting
Ooh. I'm not playing all of it. Wow, I like it. That's Parasite by Alive in Barcelona. Check it out. Right there, that link on Spotify. So, let me get it up here. Let me get the browser up here. So I can do what I need to do, and that is, not MoveBot, but I can bring it over what I was doing. I was trying to do that on there, and I got it. Oh, let me move that down here so Knack Attack can be seen. And we're going to play the Tekken. Is it right there? Is it good? Yep, it's good. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to play the Tekken. I'm going to start it from the beginning. Here we go.
Feel our pain.
Yes. Yes, it was supposedly in theaters.
All that footage you saw there of action, that was literally all that's in the movie.
Hey, it's Ron Jeremy.
Homeless Ron Jeremy.
Yes. Did we transform Tekken 2 into a version of where the Living Dead, the Walking Dead was like part of it? You know, they were like, oh, we're in a community together, like this.
It actually almost sort of looks like Romero's, what was the fourth one he did? I can't remember it now.
The sex scene was great, though.
George Romero's big return in the early aughts.
Yeah.
He had that zombie movie. I can't remember the name of it.
I'm not a murderer.
I gotta look that up.
The proverbial crop shot of the girl in the swimsuit was great. For some reason in this trailer they had to do that. I'll show you. I'll be like, hold on, let me get it back here real quick, and then I'll show it to you. Right? Is it like right here? Coming in. Look, watch. Just watch closely. Coming up right now. Like that. Do you see that? That was like the most random shot ever. Like, why is there a shot of some girl's crotch during the fight scenes? You know?
There's nothing else to sell on it.
Yep, there you go. Nothing. I mean, you see this trailer, and you think, what does this fucking movie, like, even have to do with the video games? Right? Like, what does it have to do with the video games? Elbow, have you watched this movie? Anyone in the chat? Anyone else?
Dead. That was the movie I was thinking of.
What was Evil Dead?
No, Land of the Dead. It kind of visually looks like George Romero's Land of the Dead.
Okay. All right.
A lot of people don't like that one, but I like Land of the Dead.
All right. I never watched Land of the Dead. I don't think Danya has made me watch that yet, but I may watch it later, because she'll be doing a lot of watching movies and stuff when she gets home. Because what else are you gonna do? Because I'll be working a lot and all that. But let's start off where. Why didn't the movie? Let's start off with this. Why didn't the movie start where we left off in the first one? How did we know Kazuya?
Is it even a sequel? A prequel? Is it?
Yeah, what
relate
is
to the
it?
first movie at all.
Yeah, like, I mean, I looked up, like, when I was watching it, when I watched it, I was like, how does this even deal with the same movie that we just watched in the beginning of summer? It definitely doesn't make sense that, you know, it's cool that you add new characters and blah, 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 but, like, the whole premise of, like, having to join, like, a commune of the minister who is basically being used by the higher people, which you see by the phone calls that happen in this movie between him and someone else. And there's not, like, Tekken wasn't even, like, if you go back and look at Tekken 2, the game, it has nothing to do with this, basically. Yeah, it's cool, like, this brought into, like, a storyline of stuff, but, like, definitely, I'm going to tell you this definitely was, like, I don't know, like, a weird, like, movie that I didn't think, like, would have been cool. Like, the first one was good for what it was. It was an introduction to the game. It was an introduction to, like, the fighting, the tournament, that, like, kind of like the whole premise of what the movies are, the games are. And it definitely, it says in the Wikipedia, in the IMDb, it says, Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge is a 2014 American martial arts film directed by Weish Chaos. It is the prequel to the 2009 film Tekken itself, based on the fighting game series of the same name. So, all right. So we get it now that it is a prequel, but why name it Tekken 2? Right?
And not only that, but it's also a prequel that ends with the promise of another prequel.
Yeah.
The Tekken 1.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's a cliffhanger. You have the old guy there, and then you have, you know,
Cliffhanger. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, cliffhanger, but it's not really a cliffhanger. But I don't know.
And credit goes to Karihayuki Tagawa, the guy that plays Heihachi. I mean, he's still bringing the A game, even though he's got to know this is shit.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever he's on screen, it's still great. For actually the one scene he's in the movie, but he puts his all into it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get much, like, in depth with the characters. You get the sex scene, which is, you know.
I felt bad for that actress. I was like, no, don't do that for this movie.
It did, and it did. But, like, honestly, if it was supposed to be a prequel, why name it Tekken 2? Why not just name it Tekken Kazuya's Revenge? You know?
Yeah, Tekken Kazuya's Revenge.
Yeah, because...
Even that's misleading, because the way Tekken 1 ends, Kazuya would be wanting revenge against the guy that beat him in the tournament, so it's...
Yeah.
It's just all manipulative, just to get people to buy a movie.
Yeah, and you can buy a copy for $1.99 right now on eBay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Just watch it on Tubi for free, like we did.
Actually, you all just saw the trailer. That's all everything that's in it.
Yeah, definitely.
I will say the fight scenes were okay in this. I mean, there were no stakes involved in any of them, so they weren't that thrilling. But the choreography was good, and the filming of them was better than the first movie, I thought. It's just kind of a shame, like, our hero just fights random people, and they're like, you don't care about the outcome of any of it.
Yeah, like you have him fight that one guy, and the one guy is like, don't trust the minister. This is the reason why, like, this is like not a memorable movie, because it's like wait, there was an original title for the movie. Do you want to know what it was?
Sure.
Tekken, A Man Called X.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Well, I agree.
Especially since his name is K in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but they couldn't do that because of I couldn't, like, a man named K be like, oh, okay, Men in Black Tekken crossover. Who needed that? Fury, Gary Daniels character. He fights him. That's the guy who I'm talking about. That helped him with the minister, basically. And then it was filmed. Okay, so this movie was released in 2014, right? If you look at it and how it's filmed like it's a 1990, like mid 90s to early 2000s film. Don't you think?
Yeah, it definitely looks like one of those early aughts, late 90s street video action movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. It just... It's like a lot of the movies we've seen recently. It is what... No, not recently. But, like, overall in a sense of what Tight Spots Lounge or Nick and John's Quarantine Podcast was. We watched a lot of movies that are movies, and that's what they just are. They're there. They're there for your viewing pleasure whenever you get bored for the mainstream stuff. And this is a movie I wouldn't go rewatch at all. Like, I just sat there and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, this guy's going to get revenge on the minister, or someone's going to kill him, and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, we're just going to continue on. Like, the whole sequence with, like, the girls training.
There's a bunch of payoffs that never had setups. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Yeah. Like, the cool thing was, like, when the girls were fighting in the, like, training simulations, like, it was weird. It was just all happened. Like, what's the point? These girls are only shown for, like, maybe 5-10 minutes tops in the film. The side pieces.
The one girl's dressed like a schoolgirl for reasons.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh hey, I'm sucking on a lollipop.
I guess she's supposed to be a seductress or something, but I don't know. Then that one scene, the guy's sleeping, and she just comes up and starts gyrating on him, and he just pushes her off, and I was like, well, what are we doing, movie?
Yeah, is it like a softcore porn? Like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, well, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the week. Like, this movie felt like they had a script for something that was basically a Jason Bourne knockoff.
Yeah.
We got a hero who wakes up with amnesia. He has super fighting abilities. He's trying to figure out why he's so dangerous or whatever. And then, yeah, they were like, this movie's kind of lame, but we gotta sell it. It's like, how can we sell it? Like, well, hey, what if we just slap the Tekken name on it and we can just kind of make it about the Heihachi's son or whatever. We'll bring Kerry in for one scene. He'll shoot for a day, and we get enough for a trailer, and we'll get it out there.
Yeah, and I mean, Kerry's done a lot of great stuff, and this is like, for him personally, playing the role he played, yes, he did a great job. But like,
he's awesome. His scene at the end is great.
Yeah, it's like a Sin City clip, man. I liked it. I like how
the part where the girl comes up and kisses him and then she just kind of dies. That was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was going on with that. And then when he runs up to her, he's just suddenly on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what they were trying to show with that particular scene.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, like, I don't know. He's done a lot of stuff. Like, if you look at it, thankfully this was the last time he was in the Tekken series, because this Tekken series is by far way over his, talent range. Like, here's Tekken 2. His talent range is up here. He took this role because, hey, why not?
You did a car payment. That's why he took the role.
Yeah. I mean, in 2014, he had Hype Nation 3D. Teen Wolf, he played Katashi, a.k.a. Silverfinger, in that Teen Wolf series that came out in 2014. He was Fumitake.
Check out the first season of that show. The rest of it sucks. First season's pretty great.
This is my best friend. He loves he hated I didn't ever watch that Scream series, and I know you didn't either. Did you? Or did you hated it, didn't you?
I watched the first episode and I was like, meh.
Yeah. He was in Ninja Apocalypse. He was Fumitaka in that. He was Hayachi in this movie. And then he was also in the Librarians TV series as Mr. Drake. And then he was also in a movie called Skin Trade, which he played Senator Cop.
His most iconic role was Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. I think that's why everybody knows him
Yep.
as.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he was in
Mortal Kombat 96, I'll say, not that new one.
Yeah, the new one was alright. It was
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't as good as the 90s one, because the 90s one, it was iconic for being in the 90s and making it like relevant to when that game series came out, like in the 90s as well, for Sega Genesis. Was that the first one it came on? Sega Genesis, correct? Am I wrong? And Game Boy and all those. Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Well, it started as an arcade. It got ported over during the 16-bit era.
Yeah. I remember playing that a lot at Aladdin's Castle. Right? Aladdin's Castle? In the mall?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep. In the North Hanover Mall. By the way, DeLone lost 35-7 tonight in their opening game against Trinity. For all the DeLone fans that may listen to this or watch this later on. Go Squires, but we suck. We're not going to win. Kids aren't even going to Catholic school anymore.
With Tekken, the biggest sin of this movie is you have a movie based on a fighting game, but like Kazoo is the only character, and Hayachi are the only characters in this movie, and they don't fight anybody else from the game. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah. The point is, it's a prequel. Why did we have to have a prequel? Why did we just get...
I mean, like, we talked about with our Tekken discussion, if they would have expanded upon the corporations, like the corporations having their own fighters and using them as a way of corporate espionage and stuff.
Like a Hunger Games. Like a Hunger Games kind of thing, almost.
That's some interesting stuff, but they totally dropped all that in this.
Yeah. They definitely did. And like, there's a reason for a prequel. Maybe start why the companies, like, maybe the cool thing would have been, like, why the companies are doing it. And, like you said, like, how did it all start? Like, why did the downfall of this great nation that Tekken is based in fall apart and have to do this? You know? Like, it's kind of like what the Hunger Games was, and is, kind of, but like with less corporate feel to it, like Tekken did. Like, you know. But I like the Hunger Games. Have you watched them?
I've seen some of the first movie. I was actually, when I saw a little bit of it, I was actually surprised it was like a legit movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this is just a cash cow from the young adult novels, which I read the novels. The novels are very good.
Okay.
But yeah, the movies are better than they deserve to be.
Okay. I just wanted to ask. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Jennifer Lawrence does a great job. Yeah. So, I know it's only been like 40 minutes into the podcast.
I almost want to take back everything I said about Doom being dull last week after watching this. I mean, compared to Doom, like, things happen in Doom compared to this.
Yes, things do happen in Doom. Yes. Guys, if you guys haven't watched it, we did watch Doom 2 weeks ago. And, yeah, Doom was way more action-packed than this movie.
Our biggest complaint of Doom was that it was just kind of dull and nothing really happened.
Yeah, and then
that still stands, but compared to Tekken 2 Kazoo's Revenge, Doom is a sprawling epic with many things happening.
Yeah, and it happened in space, so that's a win.
With Tekken 2, you just get a guy randomly walking down empty alleyways And then
It's like
fighting
20. It's
somebody,
like the martial arts version of
and then
28 Days
repeat that
Later.
for 90 minutes.
Did you hear me? It's like the martial arts version of 28 Days Later, or Lord of the Rings. A lot of walking. A lot of walking. Like the Clerks thing.
Honestly, it reminded me more of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series, where it's just a lot of empty hallways wandering around.
Oh shit! This is great. We didn't plan any of this. This bashing of well, we planned the bashing of the movie. We didn't plan what we were gonna say. It's been great.
Yeah, honestly, I had no idea what this was going to be like going in,
Yeah.
but it's yeah.
I'm not even sure what I know. I know you mentioned the title mostly for the next one. I'm even surprised at this coming movie. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know what our next. I know we talked about it multiple times because they're like, we should do this one, we should do this one, and then we keep on skipping it. But we're doing it. We're doing this movie, and then we're doing a movie of my choice. I don't even know what I'm gonna choose yet, because there's a lot of shit coming. There's a lot of good stuff to watch out there, and a lot of shit that we're gonna dive into. Because this is what Tight Spots Lounge is all about. Delving into the shit that you don't want to watch, but we are doing it because we want to. And we're having fun with it.
So we like to find interesting things.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. It's conversation that people should be having. You know, not all conversations should be political. Not all conversations should be about religion or all that. You know, you got to talk about bashing things that are supposed to be good and making people watch them and have a good time with it. And this is what we are. We're having a good time. We're finding interesting things. We're finding movies that could be better. And Knack Attack, this segment is right now. What would Knack Attack do to make this movie better? Because I know you have a few things to talk about. I just know. I know you do. Because this is your segment, Knack. This is your segment. As a promising screenwriter and a promising, awesome human being, which you already are, that you're going to make yourself better with the cinematic lounge and the screenplay that you're writing. You're getting far. You're doing things, and I'm proud of you, Knack. But how would you make Tekken 2 better?
Let's see if I was given this premise. Okay, you got to make a prequel to Tekken, the movie that, as is, you got to make a prequel to it. Okay, I would follow Kazuya. I think that was an okay bet there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would probably... I'm not sure how I would do it. I would definitely expand upon the world they set up in the first one, especially with having corporations battling each other. Like, I might have Kazuya secretly team up with another corporation to try and take down Heihachi and Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can incorporate other fighters, and I would correct some of the mistakes of that first movie by actually having the other fighters try and, take down Tekken instead of just obeying whatever Tekken says to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I know I put you on the spot. I'm
sure.
sorry.
Yeah, I might end it with Kazuya joining Tekken, but secretly knowing that he's joining just to take down his father. Because I mean, there's some you can do interesting stuff with the contentious father-son relationship there. Even an over-the-top one like this, where in the video game storyline, Heihachi threw Kazuya off a mountaintop to see if he would survive or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of how the angle I'd take. I mean, as far as further details, I couldn't give you anything off the top of my head, but
Hey, it
I think
works.
it's better than walk down random alleyways and wait for plot to just happen.
Yeah, and hook up with a random hat chick, or his supposed girlfriend. I don't know. Like the girlfriend in the first
you
one.
live in the same apartment building I do. We're a couple now.
Yeah. So let's get our ranking out of this movie, and we're gonna announce again what movie we're watching. I know it's on Tubi, correct? It's on Tubi.
Yeah, I believe it's also on Shudder if you want a commercial-free version.
Okay. But guys, we live in a commercial world. We want to see new products every day. Not really. I'm just saying. But that's how capitalism works. It feeds our minds with TV of random commercials of items that you should buy today. Buy it now. So Nagatek, I will let you go first. I think I went last. I went first last week. I'm not even sure because I think I picked the movie. So, well, Danya picked the movie, and we obliged to it. So, what would be your rating of Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge?
It's a 1 out of 5. This is easily the worst one we watched throughout this whole series. It's pointless. It's an insult to fans of the game. It's just not a well-made movie. It just never should have been done.
Agreed. It is a 1 out of 5 for me. This is like one of the first times we've actually rated something a 1. I think I rated one, like, I think I rated something a 2 before because I didn't finish it, and that was the Spaghetti Western, and I apologize. I need to go back and watch that. But our next movie is on Shudder, maybe, but it's also on Tubi for free with commercials throughout. Nakatek, what is the name of the movie?
We're going to be watching Cheap Thrills.
Cheap Thrills. Cheap Thrills. Okay. I do not know anything about this movie, but I am...
Here, everybody. There you go. There's a link in the chat for it.
Oh, you got it? Yeah. Tubi.
I've heard about this movie. I heard it's good, but I don't really know anything about it other than I heard it's good.
Yeah, it's only an hour and 27 minutes.
I like that. I like that 90-minute runtime.
It has Pat Healy, Ethan Embry, Sarah Paxton, David Koechner, and Amanda Fuller. And for anyone who doesn't know who David Koechner is, he is a great actor. He's a great character actor. He's in movies like The Priceless, The Tenure. He played Packer in The Office. He's in a movie called Reboot Camp. But like he's also in major hit movies that are not on Tubi, like Anchorman, and so many others.
If you look at the poster for Cheap Thrills, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know those people. I've seen those people.
Yeah, for sure. Wag the Dog, Dirty Work. You know, Dirty Work is a classic movie, right? Knack Attack, you would agree,
Very
right?
funny. Yeah.
Out Cold, which is
rest in peace, Bob Saget and Norm.
Yeah, dude, unbelievable. I love those guys.
Shocker. I mean, I'm honestly surprised Artie Lang is the one out of that trio that's still alive.
Yeah, I am too. Also,
Dave lived a rough life.
Yeah, David Koechner was also in a movie that I enjoyed because I enjoyed the series, Final Destination 5, which, in my opinion, was a great movie. All those movies are great because the way people die and the way they happen to do it. I don't know, Nakatek. Maybe we'll watch some Final Destination for October. But we are definitely watching Cheap Thrills.
Is that a new? Is that a new one?
Which one?
The Final Destination, is that?
I think there is there is a new one coming out. I know that there is a new one coming out. Is it? When is it coming? It's no. There was a fifth one that was released in 2011.
Okay, I remember that. I haven't seen that one.
Okay, that's one with David Koechner in it.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen that one? Oh, dude. I'm not gonna tell you anything because
I heard it's good.
It is, and it's pretty cool. Later in October, series creator Jarrett Reddick from that is a sixth film had been in the works prior to COVID pandemic. So maybe there's a new one, but yeah, let me see. It's Final Destination 6. There is a new one coming out.
They'll do it eventually. They'll be like, we need to release a thing with name recognition. Hey, we got this franchise.
Yeah, I mean, there's no information basically on it. It just says, as a group of first responders escaped deathcraft, they started to be killed by increasingly unlikely and killer mishaps. That's all it says. It's in pre-production, so it's in the works. But yeah, Cheap Thrills, guys, available on Tubi. Go check out Knack Attack on his Twitter and his blog, Cinematic Lounge. I'm gonna update that Knack Attack command. I was trying to work on it while we were on air, but I'll do it while we're off. Follow me on my socials as well, and the Discord. That's all the Twitters there, and all the links as well. And we're gonna put that link, Cinematic Lounge, www.cinematiclounge.com. Right now, go to that link. That's for the blog for Knack Attack. And what is your wife's nickname? I don't know. I don't know. Did you think it was?
Well, for the blog, we're kind of using our middle names as last names. So like you'll see Nick Allen as an author, and then if you see Lauren Rose, that's something she on there.
Dude, that's awesome. Lauren Rose. But we need to think of her nickname, like a tweet name or something. I don't know. So yeah, definitely. Go check that out. I know Knack Attack is good at writing, and so is Lauren is as well, because they're great people, and I believe in them. They're good friends, and guys, it's been a great episode. It's been a good time. I'm going to be playing some video games. I'm also going to be doing a lot of stuff around the house this weekend, so just stay tuned to the socials and all that for what we're doing. Knack Attack, anything else to say to the lovely people that may be watching this on YouTube or any of the great socials out there that we have?
Oh no, just I guess I forgot earlier to mention check out the new Beavis and Butthead. It's really funny. They dropped 3 episodes. Unfortunately, my Paramount Plus subscription ran out, so I won't get to watch anymore. But the 3 episodes they dropped so far are pretty great.
Knack Attack, I know. I will watch those as well. I haven't watched the new ones yet. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Like a new video game in December that I want to play. High on Life, which is done by Justin Roiland. Check that out. It's on Xbox Game Pass. But love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next episode. Cheap Thrills, Tubi. Go watch it. That's our next episode. And that is going to be in 2 weeks. That is going to be September.
After Labor Day.
It's after Labor Day. Yep, it's after Labor Day. It's going.
Whatever the Friday after Labor Day.
September 9th. September 9th. September 10th. September
9/10.
Yeah, 9th South 10th. But we love you guys. Have a great night. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna go over to another. Let's go to the pod. I'm gonna go over here to the talks and shows and podcasts to see.
See everybody.
What's going on? But Knack Attack's going out. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna be back later for some video games as well. Let's go over. Let's see if anyone's even on. What the hell? Nah, I don't know anybody in these things. Let's just go whoever we need to go to. I know we were going to go to. Let's go to Danielle. Love you guys. Peace out.